Welcome to another episode of Christian Capitalism, brought to you by Todd's Help. Things that have helped Todd for the 30-something years and beyond. I hope it helps you. That's what it's all about. I hope that, the prayer is always that at least one of you gets one thing that you can use and go forward. Today I'm going to dig really deep into something. I'm going to talk about, what do you believe? And I'm going to share with you what I believe. And I believe that it's truth. And that if it's something you believe in is true, it really does not matter if anybody else believes in it. It's true regardless. Okay? So let's just forget about all the world's talk about your truth, my truth. There are certain things that are absolute. There is truth and there is false. Today we're going to talk about mission mindset. How do you see yourself and how do you see your purpose in life? I know that's a deep question, but I want to ask you that. How do you see yourself? Who are you? And what are you here for? I mean, some people never even ask that question. Well, I have asked that question of myself many times over the past 30-something years, and I've come to believe this truth. And I believe it's true of you as well. You are a child of God, made in His image and likeness. And you are made for a specific purpose. There is a mission, and today's talk is about mission mindset. How you see things is clearly going to decide how you act in the world. And I believe what I'm going to talk about today, if everyone in this world changed their mind to this mission mindset that I'm going to share with you, the whole world would change overnight. That fast, okay? We have certain principles in Christianity that would change the world. We just don't practice them, okay? So mission mindset. Who are you? Why are you here? And for what purpose? The thing is this, how do you determine that? How do you go about finding what your life mission is? Because that's the only thing I think that'll really bring you happiness, okay? So what do? The first thing, there's three things you got to do, okay? Number one, you have to pray about it. You have to really ask God, what is it that you want me to do? Number two, you've got to discern what are your talents. You have to look at what are the things that you do best? What are the things that you really suck at? What are the things you're terrible at? Let's be real. You know what they are, okay? Well, you don't want to spend all your time working on those things. I want you to get the mindset that God gave you talents, and the things that you're good at are the things that you should be doing in some sense or another, okay? And then the third thing is that you have to decide to take action, okay? So you have to pray about it, discern about it, and then take action. That's what you got to do if you want to get where you want to go today. So here's how it happened to me. I had my big epiphanies at different times in my life. And I realized when I came to God, motivation, and money, I realized something. Okay, number one is I had to work hard to find out what God wanted me to do. Second, I wanted to get motivated to do it. Okay, and the third thing is once I realized that what my calling was, at least it's always evolving, but at this time, over the last 30-something years, it's been about money. Money as a tool and helping people to get the most they can from it so that they could help the people around them and do well, to do good for the glory of God. That's the whole theme of Christian capitalism. So my role, and this is what I urge you to do. Hey, God, I urge you to do that. I urge you to be motivated, and then you fill in the blanks. God, motivation, engineering. God, motivation, school teacher. Whatever God has called you to do, okay? I want you to have the mindset that you are a child of God. You were born for a purpose. You find that purpose, and then you get going. That's going to bring you what I call true joy. That's what it's really all about, mission mindset. And today, here's the problem, because there is a problem. There's a real big problem today. There's a dark side. The devil himself doesn't want you to find who you are. He doesn't want you to know that you're a child of God. He wants to skew that fact and make it so cloudy that you don't realize that you were born to be royalty, that He has a place for you. And our whole mission is to get back home and bring as many people as we possibly can. How are we going to do it? God, motivation, and money for me. You, it might be God, motivation, and engineering. And like I said, fill in the last spot. You have a gift. I don't have it. You don't have my gifts. I want to help you to do it. That's what this is all about. That's what Christian capitalism, Todd's Help, okay? And the last one of Todd's 10 to Win says hope. Help other people excel. That's how you get home. And that's how you find happiness. And if anything of this we talked about today made any sense to you at all, reach out to us. Let us know how you're feeling. We're going to do our best to be straight up honest with you. There's some truths going on today that people need to wake up to and be aware of. And if this world is going to change, and I believe it will, it's going to come from Christians standing together, God motivation, and money for a good purpose. And my good friend Phil always reminds me, never quit, and remember that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.